you can't get to the third floor from there, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Because the building, if you're facing the front of it, is kind of like split, this side and this side. So, I mean, when we get in there, you'll see what I'm talking about. But it was probably about 20 years ago. I've been here 29 years. But about 20 years ago, my supervisor took me upstairs and said, would you help me carry computer paper boxes down? I'm like, sure. So we get up there, and she stops, and she goes, it's right in there. I'm like, okay, we'll go in. She was in front of me. And she said, well, you open the door. As soon as I put my hand on the doorknob, I never felt it until that moment.
Okay. I'm recording.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
Now, if you do hear anything, through this door to your left, there is a county worker that stays on this side of the building.
Okay.
However, he's not here, his car's not there, he's not here on the weekends.
He's not, okay.
So,
I thought, was it you? Because I was just hearing music. Was that you?
you could have heard some of the equipment beeping downstairs in the dispatch room.
It feels heavy in here.
Right now, I'm telling you, that's the door that my old supervisor, or Debbie said, can you go in there and get the paper for me? I'm like, okay. Never felt it before until I put my hand on that doorknob, and I'm like, something's in it. But right now, it's hard for me to breathe.
I feel
It's getting heavy. Yeah.
Like, severely heavy.
I feel it.
Every time I'm up here. And this is only the second floor.
Very musty. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want me to go in first. If you want to go in first.
Interesting. Do you want to
Whatever
see
you wanna
if
do.
you feel something?
I feel it. It feels heavy.
It is. It's like
My chest is
it
heavy.
takes my breath away and my heart is pounding.
It's like the air is humid. It's like
It's
heavy.
very humid. Yeah.
But like it's also like my eye.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's to me again like somebody's just
tight
from behind.
Yeah.
You're not going to be breathing soon. There are lights on the second floor, so when we go in, I can turn the lights on so you can see. But once we get to the third, it's pretty much if you've got those fluorescent bulbs that are burned out but they're still glowing, that's pretty much all that's up there unless there's lights in each room. I haven't tried those.
Okay.
So. Yeah, that. There we go. And do you want the lights on, or do you want to wait?
Well, yeah, we can wait.
Okay, so
We can go ahead and.
once we go in here,
We could scope out the place first.
I'm honestly kind
That's
of.
what they do on Ghost
This
Adventures.
might be. Yeah. Do you want the lights on? Are you
Yes.
feeling okay? We can do lights on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so
heavy.
yeah,
Too
see,
heavy?
this is what you're going to get on the third floor. That kind of, if they're even still like that. But once we go in here, this is where the assistant director now had her office. And there's a little hallway that goes back, and that's where her daughter kept looking back there waving. And like, who are you waving at? And she's like the old lady back there. So this is kind of, you know, the paper I had to get back in the day was kept in that closet there. But it wasn't when I opened that door. It was
this.
the entrance into here was just jacked up. So.
Interesting.
Anytime you come out here was really horrible too.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. You can see.
So pretty much this now is just if we have interviews, we bring people up here and just do talk to them here.
Right.
I did work with a guy, he's not here anymore. His house when he grew up was haunted, and they were pouring in his father. And sconces with, you know, 1 minute he one way, the next minute he goes, I had no friends because they were scared to come to my house. So me and him and a couple other people came up here one night, and I think we had a recorder, and we got to about right where that hallway starts, a little bit further, and he said, stop. And we stopped. He goes, look, and you could see, and it was dark, but you could still see a black shadow go right in front of us. And a couple of the guys screamed, and I had a recorder. We went downstairs, and when I went to play it back for everybody, I accidentally hit record at the same, you know, because playing record, worst thing I could have done, because then nobody believed us except for those that were up here, and there was 5 of us. But yeah, we'll never forget that, the shadow walk that I crossed.
Wow. Is it gonna be okay to, okay, I forgot exactly how you said, when we come up this way, we can make it
We
back.
can go to the, yes, we can go to
This
the
way,
third
right?
floor
We're
from
gonna
up
mirror
here
at the end of this
and
hallway.
then get outside, but the second
it.
side, over where that guy lives, we can't get over there.
Okay,
But
alright.
stuff happened over there too, when we had other positions for my work were there. They would hear strange things. Now in here, in this office and another office back there, the employees would go to get their stapler and be gone. So she'd go back and be like, hey, did you grab my stapler? She goes, no, why would I get out there and get your stapler when I have one right here? She'd come back out and it would be sitting right there. So, kind of like, hey, I want the attention.
Some things, yeah, sometimes.
Right, yeah.
What I'm feeling right now is that something's hiding. Like around, like lurking, but it doesn't want to make contact.
It wants to be known, but it doesn't want to be.
Not right now, though, for some reason.
No,
I feel
yeah.
like, because I'm not really feeling. Are you feeling like an actual presence other than just
I
nervousness?
feel heavy. No, I just feel
It's just heavy, right? But it's
This,
not.
So,
mirror, though,
when you
now.
look down there,
Yeah.
that's the feeling
That
I
I
don't
would
like
see.
when I
Yeah.
have to walk down there. That's where the young girl saw the older lady.
Okay.
She would turn
Right
around
down
from
there,
right here
okay.
and look down that hallway and would wave.
Yeah. Because I was about to
And-
say, is there something with that bathroom?
Yeah.
Because it seems like there's something with that bathroom.
Yeah, it gives you that.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does. It makes you dizzy.
I'm literally
Mhm.
feeling like my head is lightheaded feeling, and like I feel very vertigo.
Yeah.
This is probably the longest I've spent up here.
Yeah.
If I have to come up here, I usually tell somebody else is gonna have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Or if there's nobody that can, I wait until there's at least some light and I'm in, grab what I need and go, and it's the quickest you've ever seen me up here. I'm probably up here less than 30 seconds.
Honestly,
This is rough.
it does feel like something's
Pulling. It's like
hiding.
I feel like that's
Back
a portal.
this way.
That mirror must be a portal. Like it's like trippy, and it was weird. I was like looking at it with my phone and my camera. Like
Do you think
Twitched.
is there? Yeah, I know my camera has actually not. When we investigated Sam's Pizzeria,
Yes.
my
I
phone
watched that.
did. Yeah, did you see all my glitches?
Yeah.
I was consistent. In fact, throughout the investigation, my phone was consistently glitching. Something about my phone will catch things and it'll buzz.
Mhm.
It's not doing it now.
Oh, not yet.
So yeah, but that kind of shows you that something's going on because
No,
it
if
doesn't
you-
always
There's
happen.
more lights right here
You
if
know?
you want to go back further. I
Okay.
just don't want to interrupt
Let's
however
back
you want to do
further.
things.
Sure, yeah. Well, right now it's not a big deal. We just kind of doing this to start off, but I'm getting dizzy.
yeah, I feel
Mhm.
it too. What's down there?
You want to go?
What is down there?
The restroom at the end. These next two here, I feel bad for them, is my director's office
Oh,
and the assistant director's office. And then down here is just, like, see right here,
yeah,
is just,
yeah. That
it's
mirror.
overwhelmingly, like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And in here is just, excess, like if we have to get supplies,
I am.
what
Yeah.
better of a place to put them is in this room clear at the end of the hallway and make us come and get them.
I'm definitely
Now, at
feeling
one
something.
point, our building, I wanna say in 2002 flooded downstairs. They had all of us in a trailer outside running dispatch, except for two of us had to come up in here and work, and we would just kind of switch on shifts. And hated being up in here when it was my turn. I pawned it off as much as I could, because it's me and somebody else and no one else in the building at all. Everybody was in the trailer.
Did you ever experience anything happening with the bathroom? Something here, like what is this?
This was an old bathroom. Like I said, these were rooms at some time for patients. It could have been the nurses that stayed on this side and took care of patients on the third floor. We don't know the exact layout or who was where at what time.
But has anyone experienced sounds?
I know the girls that have been up here before in the management positions have heard different things. But they accounted for, this is an old building with a boiler system. So your pipes are heating and cooling and blah, blah, blah,
Sure.
back and forth. So yes, I
Oh
get
my
that.
gosh, Brittany, it is. It's these two mirrors.
Yeah, you could feel it.
that could be
Yeah.
causing a portal in here.
Probably why it's like it's trippy feeling
Hmm
looking down. That
I don't know why, but this
To me,
when
it's
we were
almost
back
like
there,
you're
there
on the
was
verge of-
felt like something was here.
I drank like 4 beers
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah,
And they're just now
it's
starting to
very-
kick in,
yeah.
and you get that
Like,
feeling, and it just stays with you.
yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't get any worse, but it doesn't get any better either.
yeah.
It's like it's draining feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
is a draining.
But this was
These narrow hallways also, they do tend to do that as well, so.
storage and
Okay.
equipment stuff.
Mhm.
But at one time, these were rooms for whoever,
Mhm.
you know, I don't know if, again, if they were nurses or patients. Could have been the intern nurses that were over at Hillside.
Mhm.
Like I said, one took off running. I don't know exactly what
Yeah.
they were, but I knew they were in the building, but I just don't know where.
It's so weird to me. I feel, when I'm in here, I feel like it's over here, and when I'm in here, I feel like it's almost like between here, like almost like that. It has to be the shower or that closet. Like there's,
And unfortunately, I feel it in the whole place.
yeah. No, you do feel it in the whole place, but it seems stronger, and I don't know why. Yeah. Interesting. Do you sense
Like,
something there?
At the moment
I
I'm
don't
walking
really
this way,
sense
I
too
feel
much.
somebody's behind me.
Yeah, no.
That's exactly what I feel.
Yeah,
It's like
I feel it
almost
too.
Like it lifts the further out.
Mm-hmm.
Like the further you walk out of it.
Yeah, it's the most strong, right down there.
Downstairs is
Yeah.
calling. I'm gonna let them know I'm up there. I'll be right back.
You're gonna step here.
We're all alone. Okay. I'm gonna start opening some of this stuff. Actually, oh, you know what? Let's see if there's. Okay, let's do this real quick. All right, so this is calibrating.
Yeah.
I can just, really quickly see if there's something over near that closet. Oh, I just got a spike. I'm getting spikes. And I'm not. Oh, I feel like I'm about to fall over.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's-
right when I walk right here, it's
Yeah.
giving me
Now,
chills.
all the hair on my arm and my neck is up. Right.
It's giving me
Right
extreme something does not like me here. In fact, it's almost making me want to cry. Something does not like this at all. It doesn't like this. Oh, I'm about to cry. I haven't experienced this. It's getting me. Oh my god, it's spiking. Oh no. It's really spiking. Okay, it's going to red. It's going to red. Is there anything here that's electrical?
Just monitor equipment. Like if you might hear a dinging, like when you guys first walked down the hallway, it did. It's because the CAD system.
It's
computers are
gone.
up.
Something was here and it's gone now.
Like that you just heard. That's
Yeah.
the computers.
If something electrical was here, it would keep. Well, no, maybe there might be something behind this door.
That's just another office. It kind of mirrors this one. It's just backwards.
Okay.
So there's nothing directly
It's
behind
but
it.
not specifically.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go back down there. I want to get to that closet.
So I will say, when I had mentioned that the 4 of us were walking down and that shadow went across,
Yeah.
it was about 4 feet before you got to the
Oh
bathroom.
my lord.
Yeah.
There's
That was right where it was. And he saw it first and he's
Yeah.
like, stop. He goes, everybody just focus your eyes for a minute. And it was already like completely dark. So we were fine. And he said, look, it went from over that way and went right through either the wall or it might have went through the bathroom area, but it went from right to left, right in front of us.
Right.
And we all saw it.
Well, yeah. There.
And
I
that's
mean,
when it
there's.
was
It's
hightail it
almost
out and we left.
unquestionable. Honestly, it's spiking again. I've never seen it do this. It's never just spiked like this, going up and it's never
But I
done this.
also try to tell
It's
them,
never done this before.
I also try to tell them when I come up here that it's Jeff. I'm
Yeah.
not here to do anything, I'm just here to get the equipment we need,
Yeah.
paper, supplies, and what else, and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And I wish you,
We'll see. Yeah.
No harm.
no
Yeah.
harm at all, and usually the feelings go down a bit, and it's not as bad, but
Yeah.
there's
That's
times
usually
that it's,
kind of like what we try to do when we're first starting an investigation, but this is supposed to be a walkthrough right now.
I haven't even started.
This is very strange. I mean, it's extremely strange. I don't really know
like
how
I
to
said, the
explain
third
this.
floor is
It's
worse
even
than
worse.
this.
Oh my gosh, and I'm already feeling. Whew, okay. All right. Well,
And then
since
you
it
feel
does
lifted?
seem like something's
I
here,
feel like something just lifted.
a little bit, slightly. Yeah, it did.
And
You're
see,
right.
I don't
did.
know if it's because I
Said
said
something.
who I
Yeah.
am and gave my name, and
Yeah.
I've never done harm to them. And usually, even at
Yeah.
the holidays, if I'm going through, I
Yeah.
will always say, Merry Christmas, as stupid as that may
Right.
sound.
No, you
If
did.
there is something that's still here, I want them to know I mean
Right.
no harm to you, and I wish you whatever, and again, sometimes you feel a little bit
Better.
but
Yeah.
there's still something here.
Well, my name is Valerie, and this is Brittany. We're part of a paranormal investigation team. We're really here just to make contact, to say hello, to see if anybody's here willing to speak to us, to give a message. We're not here to do any harm. We also do not want to,
Disturb you guys.
connect with anything negative. We're really here to hopefully make communication with something that wants to talk to us in a very respectful way, and hopefully even get some answers about what might be happening here. Do you want to say anything, Brittany?
We come in peace.
Yeah.
We do. I don't know.
Let's see if I can get back down here.
It's kind of like a weird, crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's exactly where
There it goes again.
that's exactly the spot.
I'm not trying to disturb you. I don't want to disturb your peace. I'm just coming through to see if there is anything here. No, it's not at the closet. It must just be right here. This is kind of, well, I feel like it,
Around, though.
yeah, paces down the hallway
They
maybe.
don't stay in one spot. All right, let's go. Let's figure us. Just
Okay,
ponder on.
well, that was very interesting.
Yeah, if you want to leave your things down here,
Okay.
Yeah.
that you don't need, we can always come back up.
Okay, perfect.
I do have a flashlight,
Yeah,
like I
I can
said.
just-
If we
okay.
need
We're
it,
going upstairs now.
if that's what you guys want to do,
Yeah. So
unless
this
you
is-
Do you want me to-
this
do you want me
side
to
of the
bring
second
this?
floor. This is as far as it goes, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Because the
Upstairs.
stairwell, when we go to the third floor, goes all the way down to where you can go to that other door that was by our cars. But we cannot get to the second floor.
I kind of want to set up my digital camera.
You wanna
and
get
just pulling it down that hallway,
Okay.
and then just kind of record footage while we're gone.
Sure, yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and stop mine. I don't think I'm taping against that way.
I'll turn these lights back on.
And I'll bring this too. And then I'm just gonna set this stuff. You know what? I'm gonna actually go ahead and leave that on, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna leave that on. I'm gonna leave that here. And that is exactly how I left it. All right, let's go. And I've got the EMF.
The rats.
We can do that later. I think we can come back and then.
And do you want me to
See.
turn these off while we're gone?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Keep door closed.
Oh, is this the right way?
No, this way, this way right here.
So turn it around. Keep door closed. Okay.
And then the third floor is up these steps.
Okay.
And I got that feeling back again.
I'm actually doing okay right now. just hear something upstairs though. It might have just been echoing.
This is such an old like hospital.
It does give like a hospital vibe, yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody's doing okay?
I don't know where to go.
Okay. You don't, just by the way, since you have to, work here, if you
It's way
don't want
worse.
to, you don't have to for us.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
I just was
Okay.
expressing
This is worse.
Yeah.
this overcoming.
It's starting again. I'm feeling it again.
The
Yeah.
hair on my arm, I don't know if you can see it, is
Mhm.
up.
Yeah.
Both arms and my neck. And
I'm definitely feeling it again.
I literally like, I'm
starting.
getting like visions of like,
Let's see.
something happened.
yeah.
It's just calibrating right now, so it's not. That doesn't mean anything.
I know when we were outside, there were no lights on.
Mm-hmm.
So our cars, if you go to these rooms on your left, is the
Mhm.
parking lot. I
Yeah.
have to see if this room where the light's on now
Was on?
has windows. That could be the restrooms, which means if there's no windows, then that's fine. Otherwise, none of those lights were on when we come
That is-
upstairs.
No,
That's
they were
strange.
off.
So it might be
Okay.
a room where there are no windows.
Maybe no windows and
I have to
that's
figure, and that
normal.
might be a closet.
Okay.
I don't remember. Like I said,
Okay.
I haven't explored up
You
here.
said first room on the left is
Yep,
the one.
right here
that-
around the corner.
Okay.
Was, so the other people were clear at the end of the hallway in a chair facing us.
Okay.
Oops, I don't have a flashlight.
I have a light on this too if you want one.
I just was trying to get the.
Oh,
I was trying to
okay.
record.
But my camera's fine right now. I don't think I need a light.
And again, these rooms may have lights on in them. If you want me to try to turn them on, I can. It's going to be up to what you want.
I can also, I think I can turn this around and use it as a light. Where's the button? Okay, there we go. That's good.
And it's just like frozen.
Okay, yeah, so there's probably no windows in here.
Oh,
That's
I'm getting a bit of a reading.
roof access is in here. I'm just gonna turn this off. Probably didn't help me, but
Yeah, wow. 222, huh? I'm getting a hospital vibe. I don't know if it's just because that's the way it looks or
well,
You
again,
know.
like I said, this was probably where the patients were. On
It
this
seems
floor,
like it, 'cause
and I'm
I-
thinking nurses stayed downstairs.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
it almost seems like because I feel like I'm looking at a hospital bed when I look into this room. Did you just hear something? I just heard something, but it might have just been the.
I don't put it on right now.
Kind of sounded to me like just the building shifting. I wasn't even paying attention, and I got another little ping. And it's weird because it definitely shouldn't ping when like lights are off, and you know.
It should be pinging. The only like that just checks the electrical currents, right?
It is really only when you're like close. Like if you, like we have a Wi-Fi router at home, and if you put it real close to the Wi-Fi router, that's really the
Yeah.
only time I've ever seen it go red at home. You know, because that's like extremely strong electrical current or electrical magnetic field, whatever it is. Oh. We went to red
Somebody
there
in
for a
here?
second. You can hear the workers from this hallway down here?
This
Mhm.
far on the third floor, we shouldn't be able
No?
to too much. I heard that a second ago.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe it's the heater, but the heater shouldn't be working because it's
Maybe outside the window?
That's them downstairs.
Okay, alright.
I don't remember.
Oh, we're pinging again. There's something's going on right here.
Is somebody in here?
Okay,
Room
so
27.
this is our old equipment room. So none of this equipment works. However, right underneath us is where the upstairs equipment room is. So there's electronics directly down where we're gonna hear radios talking.
Okay. Yeah, we're pinging on this side here. Okay, this looks like
Yeah, these are all
Okay,
inactive.
yeah.
They're
they're all inactive, okay.
they're all unplugged. There's nothing.
Yeah. Well, that proves that. It is definitely inactive.
But
No.
right below you,
Ooh, okay, yeah. So maybe because right below me?
yes, is where the equipment is functioning. So that might be why
Okay, that's why it's
it's spiking there.
spiking
Yeah.
so much there. Up here, is it, can the exit sign, is it possible that the exit sign, no, okay. But, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna do it again. That's,
Not like this. Why don't you just kind of sit down, chill out for a second?
oh, there it goes. Okay, but possibly nothing there, okay.
Do you wanna
It's
sit
still
down for a
going,
second?
though.
I think there's something here. I feel it.
So again, when Darren was in the chair, he had his chair right here, and he brought me, had me come up this set of stairs, and all the sensors were down the hallway, and that's when he said he saw something look back this direction. And then I don't remember if the sensors lit up first or was after he saw something, then they all lit up, but I know they all lit up at one point and he did see somebody looking back. I just don't remember what order it was. I think I've tried to block it.
Right, yeah.
But that closet door is open, so if something is in that room at the end, we won't see it because all the doors
Right.
like that were closed, not like the doors to the rooms, but
Somebody was potentially interested in this ball. Because, there it goes again, spiking. Hi, are you interested in these lights?
It does feel hot up.
during the daytime it's
Or
bad,
the
yeah.
ball that we put on the floor? My name's Valerie, this is Brittany, and we're here with Jeff. You might know Jeff. Do you want to try to spike it to red if you know Jeff? If you remember Jeff, oh, yep, there, they went to red. Do you like this ball over here? Do you want to spike it to red?
Oh yeah, like his boots.
No, it doesn't like it's not spiking to, it does not like this ball. It's back to just green. Oh, there it goes. It just went to red though. Would you like to make contact with us and give us a message? We're here for a little while. We don't want to invade your space or disturb your peace. We're just here to see if we can help out in any way, send a message, connect. Wow.
Going crazy, huh?
Yeah. Is connecting something you're interested in? and it's weird that it's fluctuating too.
Answers.
Mm-hmm. Well, later on we're going to be using, look, it stopped. Later on we're going to be using some the dowsing rods, and we're going to be able to see if we can connect and talk and communicate, potentially get some yes or no answers from you. Are we still kind of on top of
The equipment room?
the equipment?
No, because it pretty much, I believe, stops in this general area, if I can remember right.
I don't know.
But even if so, the computer equipment and radios are constantly running.
Right.
So it shouldn't be,
Right, yeah.
it should be,
Just
like
it
when
would
you had
either
it
be
over
constant
here, it should
or
be steady,
not.
hitting
Right,
red,
yeah.
not like that.
It's going every once in a while. Can you go ahead and can you step away? Can you not cause some interference for a while and just let it be green for a while? Just let it be green.
Now go red.
Okay, now go ahead and try to get to, it's got all the way to orange. Go ahead and try to get to red now. You can maybe come closer. Something. Some noise. Can you try going to red? Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off for a little bit since it seemed like that was really good communication there for a minute.
It's willing to communicate. You should
Yeah.
shut it off. It's still
Huh?
here. It wants to
I know it's still here, but I want to have a breather. I want to give it a little bit of a breather because we can bring up the dowsing rods to really, really actually be able to communicate.
Can you move that ball?
You're free to use energy, not from us, but from our cameras, our equipment, anything that you might need in order to move the ball.
Go downstairs, use the energy from that equipment, and then come back up.
Yeah, that would be great. It's interesting because I think the third floor was supposed to be a little bit heavier, but like Brittany said, with things moving around, I don't know. I almost feel like whatever.
I think today, to me, it feels like the second floor was a lot heavier.
Definitely.
Than right
I
now.
almost feel like whatever we communicated with here almost felt curious. It did say it didn't like the ball though, so might not do anything. Well, what do you think?
I think I'll sit and observe.
Do you want to do like an EVP session
I want to
or
observe.
dowsing rods?
Like 5 minutes of just observing.
You just want to sit?
If you're light candles,
Yeah.
whenever we put them out, maybe we can wick them
Yeah.
out
Actually, no, I have the
or whatever.
thingies, and I just cover them, and then
Okay,
the morning is
that'll work.
You do like an EVP session with the candles.
You want to try an EVP session?
I keep hearing like
Okay,
It's almost
there's
like-
something
steps
creaking
or,
and
like,
stuff.
like just little. Like do that cranberry.
Okay, this is the very first recording that we're doing at the 911 building in Warren. We're starting this at 10:53 p.m. Hi, I've got the recording device going. If you'd like to make some noise to let us know that you're there, or again, if you'd like to talk to us, this recording device should be able to pick you up. You can knock. Or we also have some candles here if you'd like to make yourself known. You can manipulate the candles in any way that you would like. If you would like to tell us your name. And my name is Valerie, and this is Brittany. And we're here with Jeff as well. Do you know who Jeff is? Do you have a message?
Did you die here? Do you feel lost?
That was me making noise.
Did you die here?
If you want to do red for yes, green for no on this device. Are you here with us?
No, you shut me off, but I took off.
Are you willing to communicate?
Come, you can communicate with us. We don't mean any harm. My goal here is to kind of help you pass on. I don't think that you need to be spending your life in this building. There's life beyond death, and this is not it.
Would you like that?
If you're comfortable, I mean, hey. But I know I would not want to be stuck at work the rest of my life.
Oh, that's
You don't have to be here.
definitely something. You don't have to be. It was very responsive to that.
You can choose to pass on and go to the next place in life. You can go to heaven or move on to whatever else. You don't have to be here.
Are you stuck here?
Do you feel lost? Like you don't know what's happening? Are you just kind of in like purgatory? You're just trapped? Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you that you've died. And it's okay.
There's more knocking.
You can move on because there is life after death and you don't have to be in this building. I don't know how long you've been here, but probably a long time.
I'm gonna move the recorder over here to where the knocks are. See if it can pick them up. Hi, I'm sorry if I'm invading your space here. I'm just gonna try to pick up some.
Working one way or there.
Why? It kind of sounds like it's coming from in there. So I'm just gonna leave it there for a minute.
Are you a nurse? Were you a patient here?
Did it maybe go? Did it follow
As you walk forward, are you with us? Did you leave us already and pass on to the next life? Wow. Maybe. Did you see the footprint?
Yeah.
Did you go to the light? Maybe passed on. Sometimes they just need to be told that they need to pass on. And it literally is the simplest thing. just to be told, to pass on. I mean, that's all they need to be told, and they can pass on.
And I don't know, when I was downstairs, I got that feeling though, like just for like protection.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I get it like often though, so it's not like it's always with me. It's weird. Or just a medical issue and I'm just checking it up to be.
I remember though,
an
I do
angel.
remember her, we were like 13, 14. I remember you telling me, you're like, I always feel like there's a hand
I do, I
on
still
my
feel
back.
it.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely not my cell phone.
And it's always the same spot, it's like always right in here. And it's like it always just gives me like a comfort feeling, it's not, it's. Is that what it is? Are there any children spirits here?
I was in one of these rooms. Would you like to make some noise so we know you're here? Any sort of noise? Oh, something. There's something that is almost like a consistent, like almost sounds like water dropping. That might just be something, you know.
The boiler heat's
Regular.
in there, but again, there's no
Yeah.
reason that the boiler heat should be on because it's in the 80s. And we
Right.
don't turn we don't even have the thermostats doing anything that I know of right now. That's kind of what it reminded me of, but we would hear it in this. We'd hear it in all of them.
Yeah.
You know, like when the pipes heat up and then they cool
Right,
down
yeah.
and kind of pop. a
Yeah,
little
there's
bit.
that.
That's kind of what it sounds like, but
Yeah.
it's only coming from in there, not in here.
It's just it's so
Not that there.
consistent, which is
This
so on here, but it's so consistent, which is that's what is interesting because it's almost like I don't know, but the noises that you hear out like out of nowhere that are not just consistent. Those seem more to me seem more genuine, like that.
Yeah. And again, if that was a boiler, it would be all of these
Right.
right here.
Yeah. That's not.
Yeah.
Now that we're not talking to it.
Right, it hasn't.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, it's we're communicating with something. There's no debunking it. I feel like there's like a little boy spirit though. Me shy.
Really? I felt curiosity, but I couldn't feel
I feel shy.
age-wise. I didn't.
I feel a young energy. And it's shy. And I feel like he keeps popping his head out because he's curious. Is there a little boy here?
Would you like to come talk to us? We actually have some toys. We could bring a toy up here if you would like. It's a little bear. Is anyone here at all? Anyone that would like to communicate? Do you want us to go get the dowsing rods? Would that be a better form of communication? To me, it almost feels like they're replaying they're replaying their lives, or there's something's going on where there's just
Stuck in a
consistent movement, and they just went back to doing
Well, you think about it.
that. You
A
know,
nursing home, a hospital, it's 24/7. There's no
Yeah.
stopping. It's continuous, 24/7, always. And when I first walked up here, I got like visions of like nurses in like the 60s and 70s, and just like when they had to wear the dresses and like.
that was a voice, and that was up here. Did you hear that? It's a whoosh, like whoosh, whoosh. Did you hear that, or was that just me? Did you hear anything?
I couldn't tell what it was though.
Yeah, to me,
I was
it was like
talking, so-
whoosh. That's what I heard.
To play it back.
Yeah. Okay, well, do you want to go back to the second floor and do
Dowsing rods.
the dowsing rods down there? Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like whatever was communicating, I don't think it's open to doing that anymore.
Okay, send it on.
Mhm.
Send it.
Okay.